Hey guys, today I want to take you to Sulfur Valley in Yangmingshan National Park, which is a very large volcanic sulfur hot spring area with a beautiful hiking trail through it. Let's take a look at the visitor center before we explore the valley. In the visitor center, you can find all sorts of information like different species of animals and insects that are alive in this area, as well as the origins and history of this hot spring area. You can also find a lot of information about how volcanoes were formed, how they work, and what effects earthquakes have on volcanoes, for example. I really like the educational quizzes that children and adults can use, like this one where you can guess what the definition is of a volcano and then turn the box to see what the answer is. And you have this with more questions like, are the Datun Volcano Group active right now or are they not? Feel free to pause the screen to read the answer. If you are not in a rush, you can also watch this 20-minute long video in English or Chinese about the history of the Datun Volcano Group. Let's go to the valley. There are actually two valleys you can visit. The first one we're going to visit today is Longfenggu, which is about 200 meters from the visitor center, and the other one is Sulfur Valley, which is about 200 meters the other direction from the visitor center. On the way, you can already see the sulfur on some of the rocks next to the path. And you will also walk past this small temple or offering space where you can burn incense. We decided to take the stairs because we enjoy a good hike, but you can also choose to drive your car down.
We have arrived at Longfenggu and we can definitely smell that we're here. We could smell it all the way down walking down the stairs, and you can hear the loud kind of like roaring of the fumaroles. You can see them, you can hear it, and I'll show you in a little bit. But it's quite impressive, and I haven't been to this valley exactly in 3 years, but it's stunning.
The first thing you can see in the valley is the lake, which is a green yellowish color, which is because of the sulfur. As you walk around, you will see these signs saying you have to be careful because there might be falling rocks. And then you'll be able to see all these beautiful rock formations and grasses and this hole in the ground where you see all the steam coming out because of the boiling hot water underneath the ground, and you can see all the yellow sulfur. To me, it's so wonderful that all these volcanic gases that come from the middle of the earth exit into our own world. But there's one thing I really don't like about this, and that's the smell. Sulfur smells like rotten eggs and it's not very pleasant, but seeing all the fumaroles is definitely worth it. During the Qing dynasty, this area was used to harvest silver, and actually many of the hills surrounding this were burned to help catch silver thieves. Let's go to the next valley. In this area, you cannot get as close to the hot springs as you can in the other area, but you can view this beautiful lake, which is also the same green yellowish color, and you can see very far and see the remnants of the mines. In this area, you can also enjoy some hot springs.
There are many more public, private, hotel and whatnot hot springs in Taiwan, but in this area, it's just for you to sit in. You can sit on the edge and then you can have your feet and your legs in the water. It's very nice. It's super hot. Sometimes it's up to 40, 42, 43, even 45 degrees Celsius. So you really have to be able to withstand some heat. But it's an amazing activity, especially in winter when the weather is cold outside and you can heat up in the hot springs. But during summertime, people don't really go to the hot springs so much. So right now it's closed here, and different hot springs in Taiwan will be open, but some will be closed.
Here you can get a better look on the hot springs. As you can see, they're very shallow, so there's no risk of drowning in here. And you can see here that the last temperature that was enjoyed in these hot springs was 42 degrees.
One thing Taiwan is really good at is taking care of nature and being aware of the dangers in nature. Taiwan is home to a lot of species of poisonous snakes, and you can find these in parks and just in the city, but also outside in the city in nature, of course. And as you can see right behind me, there are all these signs, beware of snakes. and the lawn is mowed very short. This is probably because someone spotted a snake. They decided to put some fences around it so people are not in danger of being bitten by any snakes. It is now almost 3 p.m. and the sun is burning hot, so we're trying to spend less time in the sun, more time in the shade. That's why I'm back in the shade, and we're gonna head home soon because we've walked around, we've seen everything, and it was a great experience once again. Thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to see more adventures in Taiwan, and I'm telling you, there's a lot more coming. Until next time!